Hey guys, ready to see my crib? Or Rick, you need it? Okay, so do it one more time. Sorry. Hey guys, welcome. You're here to see my house, right? Come on in. Alright, so this video is kind of inspired by the Men's Health series, where Men's Health actually goes to various celebrities' houses and checks out their gym and fridge. So we're going to start in the kitchen today. So this is the kitchen, as you can see, pretty standard stuff. All this wine is actually kind of for show, to be honest. I don't actually drink that much. But yeah, this is something that we got from the Shanghai Expo in 2010. And some of this wine is actually really old. This one's from 2008, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, and then this, so this is tea stuff. Tea I actually do drink. So when I collected this stuff on my trips to Japan and China, this stuff actually goes here, and I do drink tea and use this time to time. So actually look at this one. This one right here is actually a teacup given to me by Yuki Satoshi when I was there for his title match in 2018. So yeah, if you can read Chinese, it's 第36期天元切成冲 or 第36期Tengen Yuki Satoshi. So I got this cup from him when I visited Japan, and it's pretty awesome. Alright, so I guess we'll check out the fridge and see what's inside. So, behold, food, as you can see. Staples I always have in my fridge. Obviously I do eggs. I do this kind of coconut yogurt. I like it better than regular yogurt. It tastes a little better, and you don't have to deal with dairy. And then almond milk for the most part. I also do some oat milk sometimes. So yeah, that's what's in there. Yep. So yeah, this is the dining table, obviously where we break bread. We have a lot of good memories at this table, and we can check this part now. These are some of the trophies I've collected over the years. You guys might not know, when I was a kid, math was my best subject by far. Math, physics. CS, robotics CS, that was kind of always a distant third, and I was actually very good at swimming before I got into basketball. Yeah, so look, if you look at this trophy, I was one of the fastest 12 and under boys in the country around 2007, 2008. And I bet you didn't know this. I played chess before I played Go. Bet you guys didn't know that, right? So back in the day, although nowadays, I'm more into Go, obviously. I don't know if you know, the average American collects, I think, 20 trophies over a childhood. So I'm actually only probably average when it comes to this kind of trophies. All right, so we're gonna go check out the gym now. It's outside here. This is kind of my sanctuary here from the day-to-day activities. This squat rack I actually got when quarantine started in 2020. But yeah, so actually this equipment though, if you look over here, this equipment I've had for 10 plus years. I used to be mostly into bench pressing, and I had a few kind of weights. And yeah, I have some bands and stuff as well. But yeah, so I started lifting mostly because of this guy right here. You guys know who this is, right? Lu Xiaojun. We're about the same way, and this guy is just the best in the world at what he does at that weight. What makes you want to be a squat jerker? All right, so this is the living room where so we have the TV and we will have some speakers and you can watch whatever shows you want. This couch is actually from the previous owner. I worked in Maxwell with the coloring of the walls on that side. If you want to check it out. So there's some of the memorabilia. Come closer, man. Check it out. So these are some of the memorabilia I have. Obviously, I'm an Android guy. Work at Google. Look at sports teams. For the most part, I'm an LA fan, Lakers, Dodgers, but I am a fan of the Vegas Golden Knights. And I'm a fan of the also the San Jose Earthquakes. Although I don't have anything here from them. And the other hobby I have is building Legos. So these are some Legos I built. Some of the architecture stuff here as well. Yeah, so this side is some kind of art. This is more like family art that my parents have collected over the years. But yeah, so this is my main computer, my personal computer. If I'm playing heavy-duty games, I'm playing here. You guys know who this is, right? Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Well, yeah, it's very. I think it's very inspiring when I'm working. I just look up and say, "Hey, Ali, watching." In terms of equipment, I don't think anything special. This is actually pretty old. This is, I think, the GTX 970 that I have for the GPU in this computer. So yeah, and then we'll come over here. So yeah, these are some couches to relax. You guys know who this is? Go Sagan. In my opinion, the greatest Go player of all time, and arguably the greatest Chinese man to ever walk this earth. So I really look up to Go Sagan. All right, so we're gonna come over here now. So this is a desk that I got I got this desk custom made from a guy in Marietta. And so what's cool about this is this desk is actually really low. If you look at this, it barely goes up to my knees. If you've ever been to Japan, you'll know that you play Go in front of the table, not underneath the table. So your legs are in front. And so this table is custom designed at that height, just for that. And if you look at the image itself, so this is Huangshan Yellow Mountain in China, but the board itself is engraved into the table as well. So this is really awesome. This is one of my favorite things that I have. I got this thing about a year ago and haven't really had the chance to use it too much because you guys don't visit me enough. So if you guys come visit, we can get the table up, play some Go, get some tea. Oh, this reminds me of going to Japan without actually going. You know who you guys are, right? So, hi, Tommy, Derek, James, Sichen, Edmund. You know who you guys are. You gotta come visit me so we can use the board. Go has really been my life the last 15, 20 years. So this is a really cool table for me. Piano, obviously. Piano has been my life for the last 15 to 20 years. And I practice every day, probably 15 minutes, twice a day, just to take a break from work and relax and have some fun. You guys know who this is, right? So this guy, you guys should all know. He's Hisaishi Joe, the legend himself, who composed many of the anime scores and movie soundtracks for Ghibli. And this is my favorite piano YouTuber, Ruru. So she's basically we have the same taste in music. She does a lot of anime covers, and also she's very inspiring. That's why I have her on my wall here. And obviously, so this painting is kind of left from the previous owner. I like the color matching with the color here and the wall here, so I decided to keep it. Yeah, so actually an interesting story. So the reason I bought this house, or like how I happened to buy this house is my parents lived across the street here, and I was visiting them during the summer when I had some off time, and this house was for sale. So I was like, let's go check it out. And it turns out the owner, they had an open house, so the owner was there, and she's actually a piano teacher. So I came and I played some piano for her, and we kind of became friends. You know, like two piano players share unbreakable bond in many, many senses. So yeah, we kind of became friends, and she's okay, yeah, I'll sell it to you, and that's kind of how we ended up buying the house. So very surprising. All right, we're gonna come over. We're gonna check out the guest room. this is the guest room. Actually, it's my parents' computer, and this bed is also foldable. We got it from IKEA, so if you come visit me and you need a place to crash, we can lower this bed and you can give this room to you. So yeah, that's about it. This is just a bathroom. That's right here. This is the bathroom. Nothing too special about it, and cool. And so this is my parents' room. We're not gonna go in there today. Thing. Okay. This right here is actually the third bathroom added onto the house by the previous owner, and nothing really special about it. It's just a bathroom. One thing I noticed is look how low this table is. This sink is also like probably 10 inches lower than what a normal sink would be, and that's because the owner had grandkids, so this is intentionally lower. So we'll go upstairs and we'll check on the bedroom as well. So yeah, this is just a regular bathroom. Nothing really special. This is my sink. It's my brother's sink. Pretty normal stuff. All right. So this is my room. Just kidding. This is actually my brother's room. It's just kidding. Alright, Mary. Alright, so this is actually my room. Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. It's bed, cushion. To be honest, I don't spend a lot of time in this room. I'm usually here to sleep, and in the morning I do some meditation. I have a mat, and I do some stretches and foam rolling. Just kind of loosen up every morning. So, yeah, the reason I don't like it does get kind of hot in here, especially during the summer. It's LA, and this view, in my view, is terrible. Like, you look at this, and then it's just like, what the hell is here, right? The window, and then you have some weird odd panels and odd poles sticking out. Yeah, to be honest, I don't actually use this desk or anything. But yeah, I'll show you over here. Oh, so these are some books I've collected over the years. I don't usually buy books unless I want to actually reread them. Usually I just get them from the library, but here are some books. Highly recommend it. Marcus Aurelius. Everyone here should read this one. Philosophy, Go. Everything. I read everything, really. Okay. We can come over here now. Come onto this side. So this is the balcony that's connected to my room, and I actually do spend some time here, especially when it's not as hot. The main reasons I like the house. So you can go down and check the piano out. It's really awesome. And yeah, you gotta know who this is, right? Kiko-chan from SMH48. You know, I like real girls. I like my brother. Alright, we're gonna check the garage out as well. Come out this way. Oh, we're doing laundry now. So yeah, this is actually where I do spend the bulk of my time. This is actually my main working desk, standing desk. So I stand and kind of do my thing here. It does get really hot in here, but importantly it is quiet, although right now we're doing laundry. So what I do to cool down, I have a fan here that I can use sometimes, just if it's just temporary or just myself. Yeah, this fan is one of my favorites actually. So and check out the fan. I'm not sure if you noticed, every time you write a fan at the end, you always have your own personal stamp that you stamp at the end. So my grandfather, when he wrote this, he screwed up almost at the end. But then he's just like, oh, well, I'm almost done, so let me just fix it. So he fixed it, and then he stamped it again. So that's why there's all these stamps here. And so I have another one exactly like this that's written perfectly. It's upstairs in my collection. But yeah, this one I don't mind using, and if it gets dirty or whatever, it's whatever. So it's pretty cool. And so the other cool thing about this that I have is I have this ice bath right here. Let me show you guys. So what happens in the summer is it's really hot in the garage. Probably gets up to like 95 or even 100. And so what I do is I'll set the temperature to like 45, 50 degrees, and then hop in this water for a couple minutes just to cool down and recover. And it's been awesome. So when I got it, I think I could only do like 3 minutes at like 55-ish, barely doing it at 55. But now I can go almost to 45 degrees. So it's been a great journey. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching to the end. Hope you guys have the chance to visit me before I move to Japan. Until next time, bye.